Welcome to Live, Learn, Love, Livingston County. I am Star Grieff, Realtor with Lion Sullivan Realty, and I'm here today with Lizzie and Shawn Jensen.
Hey, glad to be here.
Yes. Both pastors of Authentic Church. So tell us a little more about your church and how it got started.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to go for it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's Authentic Church, but when we started, it was actually called Culture Church. The main idea was that in this day and age with culture, like we wanted people to look like Jesus, and so we felt like he changed the culture wherever he went. And so when we were, how old were we? 20.
I was 22.
5 and 22. In 2012, we just felt like God really led us to start a church in Pontiac, and so we made a video and shared it public and tried to gather people, and we started meeting in a living room. And,
oh, really?
Yeah, in our living room, and man, God just started bringing people in, and we filled up the living room, and then we used another space, and God filled that room up, and so we're like, I think we need to actually do this every Sunday. We were meeting like on Tuesday night just to talk with people, do a Bible study, and then it turned into where we are now. So now it's Authentic Church, 7 years in. Next
I remember
week.
when it was Culture Church. And so how long did it take to grow from your living room to a building?
Well, we actually met, we started at the Pontiac High School, and then so we started mobile. So we set up and we tore down all the time, every week. Yeah. That was pretty awesome and pretty intense.
And I think it was June that we started meeting in living rooms, and then we launched in December.
Yes, so 6 months.
In the high school.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow,
So by 6 months, we're like there were so many people already interested that we're like, we got to do this.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. We found a space, and then we set up and tore down. So.
Was that your original intention when you started inviting people over? Was that I'm gonna build a church?
I mean, our heart was definitely like we knew God wanted us to plant a church. We didn't know how. Honestly, we could write a book about how to do everything wrong.
Yeah.
But,
don't do this.
Yeah. So we just kind of jumped out and prayed that God just do whatever you want to do through this. And so people started showing up, and then we were like, okay, we have to keep changing locations. And so that was kind of the cool part of seeing where God told you to start and then how he provided from there. So
Yeah. You guys found an awesome building and did a lot of renovations.
How long have we been there? 2016. Towards the end of 2016, we stepped into that building, and so we've been there for 2.5, 3 years now. So.
And you just opened another, or are you working on?
Yeah,
how's
so
that going?
El Paso, Illinois, like 30 minutes from here, we're having another interest meeting this Sunday. It's our second one. And right now we're kind of doing the same type of thing with when we started, was just we have people in our church already coming from that area, like probably 20 or 30 people in that community already driving. And so we're just like, hey, let's just try planting this over there. So they're already coming, and we're doing interest meetings for that sake. So so our second one will be this Sunday, and we're just trying to get that up and going too. So by God's grace, we'll do the same thing. So,
So tell me a little bit more about how you guys met. Like, you're not from here, right?
No. Okay, so I was born and raised in North Carolina, and then I went to Bible college in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and that is actually where I met Shawn.
Yeah.
And
the best day of our life.
Yes, best day of my life.
Even better than the wedding?
Best second day. I mean, Jesus, then me.
Well, at least you got your priorities
right
straight. Yeah.
So that's where we met.
Yeah.
I went there for School of Worship, so like music. Shawn went for practical ministry, where he learned, preaching and all that sort of stuff. So he saw me on stage leading worship, and he's, I don't know.
Best day of your life.
I was like, I want her.
Or second best day of your life.
Yeah, there it was. We met. She's from North Carolina. I'm from Pontiac, Illinois, and I was out there for Bible college, and we met and hung out with a lot of the same friends, and then we started dating, and we were like, we should get married. We should do this. And then we moved back and became youth and young adult pastors first.
In Cornell.
In Cornell with my grandfather.
Yeah,
so
Cornell, Illinois.
it's part of our story.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank goodness you found her and brought her back here.
So
her little southern charm.
That's my southern belle. That's what I tell everybody.
Yeah.
So.
Still trying to get used to the cold, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you get to go back home? You got family there still? You get to go visit?
Yep. Most of my family is there. We're actually going back in 2 weeks for Christmas.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
So
Yeah.
get to hang out.
I'm pumped. We're gonna drive, so it's a 16-hour drive.
This is when he gets picked on, because here I get picked on for certain things I say, and then when he comes home, he gets picked on because they're like, you eat chicken.
She's hiding it right now, but if you after 9 o'clock, all the southern drawl comes out. So
yeah, everybody picks on him for eating chicken with a fork. You know, you're supposed to use your hands. So.
it's a northern thing.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny. I'm like, oh yes.
Get down with their chicken in the South.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
Well,
We call it finger licking good. You lick your fingers. Anyways.
Do you eat cornbread a lot too? Is that a I mean, is that a Southern thing or just a? That's my family's from Kentucky, so we're like cornbread and beans. And
anything bread, to be honest.
Yeah, that's so true. And then they bread all their food too.
And then
Fried.
ice cream and desserts all the time.
Oh,
It's
yummy.
bad habits.
So tell me a little bit more about the church. What are some of the programs you guys have available there?
We are something we've always said is we're laser focused because we want to. It's like the difference between going into. And I'm not trying to bash these people because I love Taco Bell, but I don't know if I can say that. But it's the difference between like Taco Bell and Chipotle. Like you go to Taco Bell, there's so many different orders that you can get, but when you go to Chipotle, it's like very like. Here's the 4 things you can get.
Yeah.
And a lot of times in this culture, people are more drawn to that, and so we offer just a select few things. So our worship experience is on the weekend, which also has our kids' experiences on the weekend. At the same time, that's what we offer. And then we have groups throughout the week because our church has grown to a size where we don't want people to fall through the cracks. And so the best way to form community is in these groups throughout the week. And then we have tribe students that happen on Wednesday night, and that's kind of like a student group type thing too. And then we also have, we call it a serving squad. So people who serve, that's part of our church too, because we feel like you look like Jesus when you serve. So those are kind of things, that's all we really focus on. Outreach stuff, we help the food pantry. We don't want to do another one. We help the Hope Pregnancy Center. They're doing great over there. So we try to already invest in people who are doing those things, not try doing our own through our church.
Sure.
So we focus on the groups, the kids, our worship experiences, and the students, and serving. And yeah.
And what time are your worship experiences?
Right now, depending as we grow, it's 9 and 11 on Sundays. So 9 and 11 on Sundays, the kids meet at the same time. You check them in before you go into, we don't call it the main room because the kids are important too, but before the adults go into the other auditorium. So, yep, that's from 9 to 11.
Okay.
And then tribe is
Wednesday,
6th grade all the way up to 12th grade is Wednesday night at our building. So.
And I had heard you guys just had recently like 26 baptisms.
You're kind. It was 23.
23.
So, that was God, though. I can't.
and how many was it? 9
That's
or 10
crazy.
people were students.
Yeah, they were our students from Tribe.
Yeah.
So
that's
shout out
doing-
to all of our Tribe leaders. They're
Awesome
incredible.
things.
And so our executive pastor's been helping them a lot with trying to figure that out. So, man, it was one of those days where you look back and say, God, like you can't take credit for it.
Sure.
Yeah.
So every time we talk, there's somebody new. Like, I'm running into people that I work with that are talking about it. My neighbors, like,
So cool.
So
That's awesome to hear. It's super. It's like really humbling because we try to tell our church don't take it for granted. Like just yesterday, 3 people made decisions to follow Jesus, and we're seeing at least one every weekend, and just one is worth it.
Yeah.
All of it, but to see people who feel like they're down and out hearing the message of Jesus, that like God loves me even where I'm at, and he has a future for me. I think people have just been waiting for this message, but our church lives it too. So another shout out to our church because they love people, they just love people, and that helps me preach a whole lot better. So
There you go.
I'm not that great of a preacher. It's just because our church is good at loving. They're like, man, whatever you have to say, just say it. These people are awesome. So, but
well, anything else that you guys want to talk about? Anything special going on for Christmas or what is you got it planned like Christmas?
yes, if we didn't, our staff would be freaking out. So.
Yeah, we have it planned. You should come out. It is Saturday, December 21st at 5 p.m. and then 2 on Sunday, the next day, which is 9 and 11.
Yeah, and our kids have a kids experience back for them too. So it's like they're gonna have a lot of fun back there, and there's like a couple special surprises during the experiences with our kids and some things that our worship team has been working really hard on, and we think it's a big celebration, Christmas, and so we like to have fun. It's good for the whole family. So if you're around, if you have a church on Sunday and you want to come hang out on a 6 o'clock, we know that you love your church.
It's 5 o'clock.
Or 5 o'clock. Go back to your church. But if you come hang out with us on 5 o'clock because you want to enjoy the family, do that. But if you have a church, go there. We'd love for you to come on out. And Christmas, well, actually, most of our team are gone. So we take the week off after Christmas.
Okay.
The week after, we don't meet in the building. We have a live experience called Church in My Jammies that's all on social media. So you can watch
Cool.
it in your jammies with your family.
I seen that like last year. Is that kind of a new thing that's been started, or?
No, we actually started doing that when we first planted the church because everybody that helped plant the church were all from out of state. So all of us
Everybody
would go
was
home.
leaving.
Yeah, and so we were like, we have no one to do anything, and so we started.
And we wanted them to see their family.
Yeah, and so we actually started doing that for our staff or for volunteers.
Well, yeah.
Because it's like we
you
want
guys
them
want
to
to
be with their
celebrate.
family.
Celebrate the season with your family. So awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that I hopefully that gets everybody to get to know you guys a little bit more and come out and check them out. They're doing awesome things there. So
yeah, we thank you for even just taking
Giving us the
time to do
opportunity.
it. So can we interview you now? Is that what that goes? Can we just interview you and say, hey guys, if you need a house,
I need
Star. I mean, her name is Star. So
let Star guide you home.
There it is. There's a look. So.
Thank you. I haven't interviewed myself, but I keep wanting to do that.
That's why I said it. So they're like, oh, she's talking about herself. No, I asked. So, but thank you for thank you for having us. It means a lot.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, thank you. Have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.